Oh, I know a thing or two about staying stuck in the same problem year after year, and then I also know a thing or two about having a breakthrough beyond those stupid things. I'm going to share that with you, and maybe if you're stuck in something, the same set of problems, and you're just so sick of it, maybe my sharing my story with you will help provide you a big old breakthrough so that you can move beyond them too onto bigger and better things. All right, so here it is. It's simply being able to look beyond what your eyes can see. That sounds kind of trite on the surface, but let me explain so you can have that breakthrough. What I mean by that is most people, and myself included, I used to do this all the time, and that's when I was stuck year after year in just horrible situations, and they actually got worse and spun out of control, and I hit rock bottom, and then I finally had the breakthrough and the moment of enlightenment that I needed, but I guess I had to hit bottom first, whatever. So what I mean by that is looking beyond the eyes, what the eyes can see. Most people, they look at, say, their bank statement, yep, says zero, or they look at their health and go, yep, I'm a mess, or maybe their feelings of self-worth, and they just say, yep, I'm pretty worthless, I don't know why I'm even here. Pretty sad. Whatever the case may be, the circumstances, stuff always keeps happening to me. If it's not one thing, it's something else. All these things. And most people are not even on the search for answers. Most people will not look beyond what their eyes can see, and what your eyes can see, it's very superficial. It's very, your bank statement might be real. It might be, that's a fact. It either is a fact or it isn't. Yep, you're broke. Okay, it is or it isn't. Okay, fine. There's nothing wrong with calling a doc a doc. But to stop there and to keep telling it how it is, keeping it how it is, to anybody that will listen to you, that's how you stay there. It's a poor and lazy mindset because you no longer have to think. You're not even looking for answers anymore, so you stay there. Actually, you go backwards because there's no such thing as staying put. Time is always moving, therefore things are always changing. But just because things are changing, it doesn't mean that it's changing in your favor or that you're any closer to a breakthrough. So that's my big tip. Let me give you the solution so you understand this a little bit deeper so that you can, apply it in your real day-to-day life. What it's going to boil down to is just start making different decisions than you have in the past. Make a decision to be on a search for answers, even if you don't know what to do about your broke situation, your health situation, your self-image situation, your whatever it is. Things keep happening to you and you don't know how to respond to these things that keep happening to you in a way that actually propels you forward situation. Whatever your circumstances are, even if you don't know what to do yet, that doesn't mean you don't get started. If that were true, then you wouldn't be driving. You learned how to drive. Whatever it is that you do for your work, it's something that you had to learn. You've learned how to do all kinds of things, and you've changed your mind a bunch of times. So you've proven you can change your mind. You can make different decisions. You've proven you're totally capable of learning. My big breakthroughs, I don't have any special mental power that you don't have. I just made different decisions that affected my daily habits. So you can go from this poor, lazy mindset that's just telling it how it is, keeping it how it is, only looking at what the eyes can see, poor, lazy, not even searching for answers. You might be working really hard, but as far as developing yourself personally, very poor and lazy because you're not even looking for answers. You can go from that to, okay, how could things be different if I start making different decisions that affect what I do on a daily basis so that I can get a different result? Okay, now your brain is beginning to open up to a rich and creative mindset. When it's rich and creative, it's on the search for answers. And because you got your eye on the ball, you're focused, you're going to make a lot of mistakes, but everything is feedback, so therefore there are no mistakes. You're going to make a lot of, failure decisions, but everything is feedback. So there are no failures. Unless you quit, then you're a failure, and how stupid is that? But everything is going to be feedback, and once in a while, you're going to do something like, oh, that worked out really good, and then you can build on that. You can scale up on things that work to bring your bank balance above zero, to bring your health back so that you feel better every day, to work on your self-image, to be the inspiration that you want to be to people around you, whatever it is. How you respond to things that, life throws these wrenches in your way, and maybe in the past you responded in a way that's kept you back, and now you can actually use them to propel yourself forward. I've actually become really awesome at that. I'm an expert at messing things up and an expert at just attracting unfavorable stuff to me. So I learned how to use all that stuff to propel me forward. What a breakthrough that was. It could be for you too. So that's it. That's it. Look beyond what the eyes can see. Make different decisions. Be on a search for answers, and when you find answers, do them. Whatever your scenario is right now, look at it for the purpose of reflection, because it's all feedback. You can, at the very least, you can look at where you're at right now and say, okay, what I've been doing hasn't been working. Big process of elimination, right? And be on the search for stuff that does work. You hone in on it, you craft whatever it is that you're doing until, bam, you nail it. And it's like, okay, where could I be a year from today? Where would I be a year from today if I don't move into a rich and creative mindset? Where would I be if I stay poor and lazy? What's going to happen a year from today or 5 years from today? What about my family and people around me? Or what could life be like a year from now, 5 years from now, if you do turn on the rich and creative juices in your brain that is there, even if you haven't tapped into them? Just tap into it. It's there, I promise. You're a human being. We've all got it. So tap into that. Look beyond what the eyes can see. That's a big deal, man. Don't look at your bank statement and go, yep, zero. I'm broke. Just go, zero. What can I do so that it's something greater than zero a year from now? You pick the number. What can I do so I've got thousands in my bank account instead of hundreds? What can I do differently on a day-to-day basis so that it's better a year from now than it is today? Whatever it is, your health, your wealth, your freedom, your skills, that maybe you want to be more skillful in a certain area, whatever it is, that's it. There's very few people that will do this, by the way. It has nothing to do with luck. It's 100% to do with the decision that you make in your brain. That's it. There is a reason why 98% of the population, that's 49 out of 50 people, it is so lopsided, but there is a reason why 49 out of 50 people by the age of 65 are either dead or dead broke, depending on and needy on the government and their friends and family as the main source of their income. And there's only 2%, about 1 out of 50, who's independent, who's healthy, who's a free, conscious thinking human being. And it's nothing to do with luck, just different decisions. Sure, some people inherit tons of money they didn't have to do anything for it. It was just sort of whatever. But it doesn't last. They lose it. It happens all the time. And then they actually end up more miserable than they were before they got all that money, that inheritance, that lottery ticket, or whatever it was. It happens a lot. So there you go. I hope you got a ton of value from this. If you had a breakthrough in your mind to at least start looking beyond what the eyes can see and develop a rich and creative mindset versus a poor and lazy one, if you at least had that breakthrough, then you might dig my website. So I'm going to share it with you. It's fireyourboss.xyz, not .com. .xyz is a real site. I'll prove it to you. Just go there. It's a big, beautiful website, fireyourboss.xyz. Thousands of pieces of content I put up there, all to do with health, healing, happiness, wealth creation, freedom, philanthropies of different kinds, all of that amazing stuff. And you'll probably dig it. I work for free. I don't have a job, don't want a job, never, ever, ever again. I work for free. And if you know somebody who'd like this message, share it. Click the little share button and perpetuate this out there into the world. And maybe we can hopefully dominate a world that's just so flooded in negativity without even an aim for a solution. Just that poor lazy mindset stuff that's just telling it how it is, keeping it how it is, and everything's so negative, not even a search for answers. If you like this whole idea of being on a search for answers and helping people tap into that part of their brain, then share. And you know what's really cool about this? When you do develop a rich and creative mindset and you start finding solutions and you're open about it and you're vulnerable and you communicate it with other people, you can start to inspire all kinds of people that you didn't even know about. And that's going to make you feel pretty freaking amazing. Very amazing. So be excited about that too. Bye for now. Fireyourboss.xyz. And if you feel this is worthy, please share. I will see you later. Bye for now.